What's up, humans, and welcome to a new Psicoactivo. It's Friday, everybody. If you're going out, please be careful. Don't drink and drive. Take an Uber. I don't know, but have fun. Yeah, for me. I'm working today. We got a little bit of breaking news from Christopher Sharp at the Liberation Times. As it turns out, he got information that AARO is in fact talking to Jake Barber and his team. So let's read the article and let me know what you think. Okay, so here it is. Pentagon confirms investigation into UFO whistleblower Jake Barber's allegations. Credit for the picture is from the Jesse Michaels interview with Jake, which is like 2.5 hours. I'm going to link that in the description too. Okay, so here it is. Written by Christopher Sharp, 22 February 2025. The Department of Defense's DoD Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena UAP Office, the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, AARO, has confirmed to Liberation Times it is investigating allegations from new UAP whistleblower Jake Barber. DoD spokesperson Susan Gough told Liberation Times that AARO is aware of Barber's claims and is investigating them. In an interview with podcaster and UAP researcher Jesse Michaels, Barber stated that he and his team have a relationship with AARO. In the interview, Barber said, "We're conducting demonstrations for the new director of AARO. They are fully privy to our work. They've seen our videos, our data, and our report." Barber also added, "Since we left the program and reorganized and are now working with AARO, all this information I'm giving you, including the reports, is also being provided to AARO." The Hill opinion contributor Marek von Rennenkampf told Liberation Times that his sources indicated AARO director Dr. Jon Kosloski was referring to Barber as one of the two witnesses he mentioned during the Senate Armed Services Subcommittee hearing in November 2024. During that hearing, Kozlowski stated, and I quote, "We've met with several of the interlocutors and a couple of firsthand witnesses, and we are making great progress in those firsthand witnesses that we have talked to do feel comfortable coming back to us." Susan Gough told Liberation Times that she could neither confirm nor deny whether Barber was one of the witnesses referenced by Kozlowski. Speaking to Liberation Times, Jake Barber commented, and I quote, "Skywatcher has had a positive initial interactions with AARO under Dr. Kosloski and other federal authorities. We are focused on scaling up our efforts to collect high-fidelity data in the field and look forward to sharing our preliminary findings with the public when they are analyzed by ourselves and independent experts." Jake Barber, who first came forward publicly in an interview with News Nation journalist Ross Coulthard, claims to have been involved in the retrieval of non-human craft, whilst officially employed as a mechanic at Pope Air Force Base. Barber was in reality conducting covert operations for an unnamed agency and received extensive training in special operations. He describes being deployed on high-value target missions, providing security for presidential operations, and taking part in classified operations, including in Bosnia. After 9/11 terror attacks, Barber says he transitioned into private contracting, building legitimate businesses as a helicopter pilot to support his cover while securing government contract. He has stated that after 9/11, his work led him to classified test ranges where he first encountered anomalous craft. Barber describes recovering a pearl white X-shaped object roughly the size of an SUV, and on another occasion, retrieving an octagonal disc in a mountainous regions, which he calls the 8-gun, if you guys remember. During the later recovery, he says he experienced an intense emotional and telepathic reaction. Barber alleges the UAP, reflecting non-human craft, are sometimes brought down using high-powered microwave weapons, and that elements with the US government are engaged in summoning and attempting to communicate with them. He adds to that UAP secrecy is so tightly controlled that even senior government officials remain unaware of the true extent of legacy programs. Now, Barber is leading Skywatcher, a group he says he has recruited from within the US intelligence and aerospace communities to investigate UAP incidents independently. He says the team is working in coordination with government agencies and has already been deployed to investigate last year's East Coast drone sightings. In August 2024, the team conducted its own operation to summon a UAP using psionic acid, a term referring to an individual believed to possess heightened mental or psychic abilities, such as telepathy or remote influence. According to Barber, his effort led to an aerial dogfight between two unidentified craft. Beyond disclosure, the team aims to push the federal government to reveal the full extent of its UAP programs and any criminal actions taken to suppress the truth. Barber says that he has already briefed congressional staff, including those working for currently Secretary of State Marco Rubio. When he was a senator to the Senate Intelligence Committee, filing in what he describes as critical gaps in lawmakers' understanding of the issue. Holy crap, I didn't know that. So Rubio was potentially the one Barber spoke to. Thank you to Chris Sharp. He like throws bombs quite often. This one is just came to me, so I'm covering it right now. And I wanted to read it with you guys. I hadn't read it at all. So what do you guys think about this? Another part that I wanted to touch on is that Jacques Vallée is now with Vinny Adams on Disclosure Team, and it's going on right now as I record. And that show, he spoke about the egg-shaped UFO and how common it is, actually. So that's interesting. I'll see if I can find a clip for that, and I'll show you guys. But about this article, so we now know that AARO is in touch with Barber. That is what a lot of people were clamoring for a while, especially the ones that feel the most skeptical about this. I am also skeptical, just to be clear, but I'm skeptical about different things than the actual psionic aspect. If this is from the government or from a government entity, something, they're hiding something. Always they are. That's how they operate, especially with things this serious as psionics, you know? So I need to analyze all the data and not make many like statements or claims about what I believe to be the case, because it's a process. If I'm gonna get there, we'll like do it little by little, you know. But I am glad that Jake Barber is talking to AARO, and AARO apparently does seem like they're more open now with Kosloski, because I've heard other people within the community talking about this. And just to be clear, the majority of people that are covering the UFO topic that are, let's call them pro UFOs, they are backing this story of Jake Barber. And I guess it's interesting, right? Like, let's hope that it goes well, you know, whatever is happening. Because if this ties to what I'm researching, I kind of sense that it kind of does about Greenberg. I do not want to encounter unwanted company, you know. So I need to be really careful with how I speak about it and who I speak about it with. More importantly, let them know that I don't have like a bad intention to finding out what happened to the doctor, you know. If I can't know what happened, that's okay. I just want for people to acknowledge him more and the importance that I believe he had with his work. So that's what one of the things that I'm trying to do on this channel. He was like my second or third episode, and since then I haven't stopped just researching the whole story, you know. And if this is connected, I'm just like weary of the kind of language that is used, the some parts about misconduct within the program. That stuff I need to also like take a look at and see the overall picture to gauge exactly what happened, but it needs to like go little by little. I just made contact with one of the people that I thought could have a lot of information about that time period and Kobo himself. And I'm excited about that. I'll let you guys know when the time is if I get the chance to talk to this person, but that's exciting. Just let me know what you think about Jake Barber coming to AARO. Do you think it will do something? And what do you think about Marco Rubio being the person who Jake Barber spoke to? That surprised me. I didn't know. I know it was probably known already, but I had no idea. This is the first time I find out. What does this mean? Let me know what you think about this. And if you like the content you see, I'm going to ask you to please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can get notified when a new video drops. If you want to support the channel in any other way, there's a couple of links in the description. You can also join our members channel, or you can also go to KGRA and support there. I'll leave the links in the description. Thank you for the support, everybody. We are getting really close to 16,000. So welcome to those who are new. The comment section tends to be exciting sometimes. Sometimes it gets a little chirpy, but I mean, generally there's people having nice conversations there. So have at it. I'll chip in every once in a while. Thank you for engaging in this conversation. When the time is right, I will let you guys know about another platform that I'm putting together and like doing some tests that I'm going to share with everybody. So everybody can just meet there and have fun, watch movies, stuff like that. So, but it's still early stages. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to stay curious, people. Okay? Ta.